Hello, I'm reading a chapter from Nikki Grimes' book, Jazmin's Notebook. This was published by Nikki Grimes in 1998 and printed by Puffin Books. The chapter I'm reading begins on page 25. It's dated June 10th. It seems to me that ideas are like gossamer or mist, fragile as a dream, forgotten as soon as you awake. I guess that's why they're hard to hold on to. But that's also what makes them wonderful, and more than worth all the trouble. I was in Central Park last Saturday when the idea for a poem sprinkled down on me like a sudden shower, and I knew it wouldn't last long. I grabbed a pencil from behind my ear. I'd stuck it there that morning when I'd done homework, and boy was I glad. Panic set in, though, when I checked my pockets for paper. Wallet and keys were all I had on me because I'd gotten the notion from a kid at school that traveling light was cool. No problem, I told myself. I went to the first stranger I could find to beg for a notebook page, or a napkin, or even a piece of tissue. But as soon as the lady saw me approach, she waved me away. Another woman told me, flatly, she did not believe in handouts. Several others eyed me suspiciously. Judging by the fear in their white faces, the fact that I was, at that moment, a frantic, wild-eyed black teenager probably had something to do with it. But who had time to dispel racial stereotypes? The poetry raining down on me was slowing to a trickle. If I didn't find writing paper soon, the poem would be lost. I must have been quite a sight, though, staggering through the park in drab t-shirt and holey bell-bottoms, mumbling drunkenly, "Gotta find paper, gotta find paper." I was almost ready to give up when I spotted a garbage can, one of those open-grated kind the New York Parks Department seems to favor. I held my nose with one hand and reached in with the other. It's pretty disgusting, I admit, but you do what you have to. I carefully picked my way through crushed cans of Coke, balled-up Kleenex, beer bottles, and old newspapers. Nothing I could use there. Then I got excited about 2 matchbook covers that were pretty clean, but they were too small for the job I had in mind. Finally, I found a crumpled but otherwise unsullied Hershey's candy bar wrapper and whispered, "Thank God." I ignored the passerby who wagged their heads as if to say, "Poor thing," squatted on the nearest curb and scribbled like a maniac. Here's the best part. I have no idea what that poem was about or where that piece of paper is. It could have slipped from my pocket on the subway seat while the AA local lurched its way uptown, or I could have dropped it in the stairwell when I ran up the 3 flights to our apartment. Who knows? One way or another, I lost the poem by the time I got home that day, and I can't, for the life of me, recall a single verse. Nada. Nothing. Zilch. But I do remember my fingers flying across that scrap of paper, and my heart pounding, and the rush I felt scratching out each word. I remember the excitement of molding that inspiration and shaping it on the page. Like clay. Like clay. And I remember feeling powerful and powerless all at once, and how the measure of that moment lingered for a long, long time. Even the remembering has joy in it, but the poem itself, gone, just gone. Cece says everything happens in life to teach us something, and I believe her. I'm not saying I completely understand the point of pouring your heart into a poem and then losing it forever, but from now on I'm carrying a pad and pen with me wherever I go. And I'm going to enjoy every good thing that comes my way as much as I can for as long as I can. I plan to treat each thing as if it's gossamer or mist, just in case. Again, that was Jazmin's Notebook, page 25, by Nikki Grimes. Thank you.